Hello. Hours a day, right? So 3 to 4 hours a day is typically what I spend working in my business. And I'm going to be sharing with you about how you can do that too. So the title of my presentation is The Abundance of Time. And I think this is so important for so many of us, and I think that when we think about abundance, people often think about money. And yes, money, can be the abundance that we desire because it allows us to do all of these things. But also we don't want to negate the power of time as abundance, because we want to have time with our loved ones, we want to go traveling, we want to have more time for our hobbies, get involved with the community, whatever it looks like for you. So my goal today is to help you to get clear on how you can attract those premium clients so that you can work fewer hours, still make a really great income, and be able to do the work that you love and still have time to do all the other stuff, right? Does that sound cool? So I think that we should just get cracking and straight into it. So you might be thinking, okay, Yasmin, so how do you do this? How is it that you can have a profitable business working 20 hours a week? Reason, right? It's not the only thing that I do in my business, but I want to let you know that in the 11 years of being, one reason why I have been able to run my business in just a few hours a day. And the way that I do this, my secret sauce, if you like, is that I'm a premium messaging coach. So what I do is I teach service business owners like yourselves how to attract premium clients through magnetic messaging. So one of the things I often say is that premium clients can be the fastest path to cash in your business, right? It's a really nice way of getting that income coming in and giving you that space to be creative, and gives you that space to, really think about what else that you want to do in your business. When you're not worrying about the money, you have that space for creativity, for innovation. And the way that you do that is through the way that you message, because the way that you message to attract premium clients is going to be very different to the way that you message to attract people who are maybe looking for a lower ticket item. So let's talk a little bit more about what that looks like. But let's get really clear about what is a magnetic marketing message. Let's kind of dive into that first of all, because that's how I attract premium clients, and that's what I teach my clients to do, is how to have that magnetic marketing message. So first of all, that marketing message that's magnetic is going to make you stand out, and it's going to make you sell out your programs, your offers, your packages. Okay, if you have a magnetic marketing message, it is going to make you stand out. It is not going to let you blend into the background, into the crowd. You're going to stand out. Okay, it gets your DMs full. So people sending you messages saying, I'd love to know how we could work together. That's what you want. You don't want to be always doing outbound marketing. You want people to be coming to you and saying, how can we work together? And that's what magnetism does for you, because you're attracting these people into your energy field. It makes you your client's number one choice, right? Yeah, there are other people who probably do what you do, but when you've got a magnetic marketing message, and I'm going to show you how to do that, then what happens is that means that they look at you and they convincing. You don't have to do the, oh, this is a really good deal, etc., etc. Listen, we've all been there. And we all know how frustrating it can be where someone just can't see the value of what you're doing and you end up in full convincing mode. Me clients, the people that you really, really want to work with, right? And it feels like there's so much more flow for you, okay? So who am I? I'm Yasmin. I'm the creator of Tiny Time Big Results. I'm a #1 best-selling and award-winning author. You can just see my book there behind me. The book is called Tiny Time Big Results, and you can get it on Amazon. I've got more students now. I've got over, I think, like 19,000 students worldwide in over 150 countries. I'm English, born to Indian parents, and I'm married to an Irish farmer. So I'm a farmer's wife. We've got 3 beautiful children, 1 fur baby who is sleeping at my feet at the moment. And my top 3 values in life are love, freedom, and fun. And that's what I want to bring to my business. So let me talk to you a little bit about the power of a magnetic message, okay? Because I want you to just imagine it's 2013, right? There's me, I was pregnant, I was very, very tired and very, very fed up, okay? Because I was just like, how am I going to do this? I had a 3-year-old already, and he was in childcare for like 3 hours a day. I was about to have another baby, and I was like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to have 2 babies under the age of 3 and run a business, and I only have 3 hours? And these were the thoughts that were coming through my mind. And to be honest with you, and like a lot of business owners, you're probably thinking, oh, I haven't got time. We have that constant thing that I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. And I came to this point where I said, okay, right, this is crunch time. About to have another baby. And I'm trying to grow my business at this stage. My business was very, very young at this point. So it's like, how can I make this work? I'm not going to have more time. How can I make this work? And what I decided to do was to use the resources that I had. And this is where having that magnetic message was so powerful for me, because what I actually did, and this was like a few months before I had my baby, I decided to organize a virtual summit. So very similar to what we're doing here. And one of the first session that was part of the summit was me delivering a presentation and a training. And I had decided to run a mastermind program, okay? And on the back of this session, I made an offer and I sold a 4K package to a client. And that was for my first session. Now, I will tell you this, right? I was so nervous. I pre-recorded the session and then just put it on autopilot because I didn't want to have the presentation nerves. Like, I've done hundreds of webinars and sessions and talks, maybe thousands even now at this stage. So, I still get a little bit nervous, but on that day, I was super nervous. So I was like, I'm not going to put myself under that pressure. I walked away with $4,000. I decided to run a webinar and booked another 4K client. I booked a 4K client from an in-person paid speaking engagement. So I was paid to speak, and I also secured that a 4K client. And I also booked a speaking engagement where I was paid $4,500 for a 30-minute presentation. Now, here's what I want you to know. This is why I'm sharing this with you, okay? When you have a magnetic message and then you know how to share that message and you have strategies to get your message out there so that your premium clients can see you, this is powerful. This is potent messaging. So it's not just about having the message, but it's about knowing how to share it and making sure that your premium client can hear it, okay? So what that meant was I was pregnant. I made $16,500 in sales in about 30 days. Okay. All because of a powerful message and sharing that message through speaking and webinars. And here's the key, selling a premium offer. Because combining the speaking with a premium offer is powerful. And this is true for any service business owner, right? There are so many different opportunities that you can get out there and share your message. But here's the important thing to remember. If I had been selling something for $100, then my income would have been vastly reduced, right? So I would have made 300 instead of, oh, let's just say maybe I sold 5 of them. I'd still only make $500, right? But here's the thing, it's about the premium offer. And I wanted to share that with you because this is really important, because you need to have that premium offer. If you don't have a premium offer in your business suite, in your suite of offers, then you're leaving money on the table. It's as simple as that, because there will always be a small percentage of your audience who are looking for the premium experience. I'm one of those people. You know, I buy things at low ticket, but I'm a high ticket buyer. And that's a really important thing to think about as well from a magnetism perspective. Because if you are not willing to invest at a higher level than kind of thinking, oh, I'm looking for the free stuff and I'm just going to cobble it all together, then your energy is not going to match the person who is actually looking for the premium. That's just something to think about. What that means, though, is combining my magnetic message and sharing that message and having a premium offer means that I get to have a really nice lifestyle, okay? And now, I'm not the person who's going to be like, oh, look at me, I've got my champagne and I'm on a yacht and all that kind of stuff and my handbag. I don't do that. That's not me. If you were to see me, it's a beautiful day, so I'm wearing kind of my summery clothes. I walk around mostly in jeans and tops, but what I really value is my time. I love being able, I do, it's like I help you to attract premium clients. So you just have to switch to that right audience. So which made all the difference, really. The thing is, if you're not talking to the right person at a level, you're talking to them at a deeper level, okay? So post, I often do that where I put up a post, the content, and you can close that client. So I'll give you an example. So the third day, it's not that. It's how you bring them together. And that will take you to my direct booking link, or you can use the bit.ly link there, talk to Yasmin. Well, all right. Amazing. Yeah, bye-bye. You from attracting steps, or I want you to them to a certain point, but then you're like, okay, so how do I actually get them from being a potential client to an actual paying client? And if